You know, some of you might think that being king is easy, that it's not much hard work at all. Well, you'd be right. Except no, actually, no, you'd be very wrong. You see, for the past week or so, it's been my job as the newly crowned king of Atlantis to, well, gather stuff. Lots and lots and lots and lots, just a crazy amount of stuff. And for what, you might ask? Well, if you remember our last episode, we did quite a bit of planning along with our new royal council about the new city of Atlantis, which we are going to be building out here on the rest of our jungle island. And well, as you can see, in between episodes, I've actually done a little bit of planning as to roughly where some things are going to be going. These netherrack lines right here, these are actually going to be our canal system that connect up the entire city. And well, we are going to be working on that a bit here soon. But yeah, hopefully, once we start getting some things into place here, we can finally begin attracting new residents to the island, because that is the end goal after all. We do want to make this place into a new vacation destination, so we're going to have to do our best to make things look nice, and pretty, and sparkly, and sunny, because boy, if it were me, I'd want to be somewhere sunny right about now. But before we work on any of that today, I did want to briefly mention that if you're new to the series or you're looking to catch up on a few episodes, I have just posted a brand new recap of the first 10 episodes of the series. So if you want to do any of that, I'd recommend you go watch it. It is very short and should be pretty helpful, and you can find that right in the description or in the iCards of this video. But with that little plug now out of the way, I say it's about time that I stop stalling and I get to work on the city here. And well, I think the clear place to start is probably going to be with these canals, since they are going to act as a framework to the build as a whole. So without further ado, let's get straight into building. Hey there folks, yep, it is that time again, time for yet another time-lapse chat. And today I just wanted to talk a bit about this new city project, since yeah, I've said a few things about it here and there, but I haven't really explained it fully quite yet, so I wanted to take some time to just kind of delve into some of my ideas and inspirations behind the project. So we are going to be building this town in a Mediterranean style, which is a bit unique. It's a style I haven't really worked a lot with before, and I gotta say, it looks really nice. It involves a lot of very warm colors and warm earthy tones, and generally just looks like something you'd find along a beach somewhere, which I think suits Atlantis of all places rather well. As for the buildings themselves, they're going to be pretty small and pretty condensed. I do want to try and fit as much detail into a small amount of space as possible, so I think that will actually make for a pretty fun challenge when putting everything together here. And of course, we will be receiving help from both Sydney and Wyatt on this project, with the end goal eventually being to sell off a lot of the buildings to be vacation homes for other people to move into. And perhaps once they do, they can contribute to the project in their own ways as well, which I think is fun and kind of leaves a bit of flexibility to the project. But yeah, I just really like the way this project is going. I'm really looking forward to it. It's all very exciting. But for right now, let's get back to the episode. And there we have it. Our Grand Canal system is now fully complete. And I gotta say, it is looking alright. I will say it is looking a little bit flat at the moment, but I think that's just because we don't have any of the buildings or anything around it at the moment. Now, a few things I did do after the time lapse here. I added a bit of vegetation to the bottom of each canal here, and I also changed up this water feature, since that was just looking a bit too large and a bit too wonky, so that is how it looks now. And over here, I also added this cool little cave entrance thing, which feeds directly into the canal, and I may just terraform the entire hill to look like this, so that way it kind of matches what we have going on over there with the cliffs. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good first step in building our city here. But of course, after the first step comes the second step. or rather the first step of the second step of the third phase of the base. Gosh, these steps are getting confusing. But yeah, to give a bit of an explanation, in our last episode, we spoke with Wyatt, and he had said he was looking for a new home here in Atlantis, so that way he could move over and kind of help out with everything that's going on. So I figured if there were anywhere that we should start, it should probably be with his house. So let me give him a call real quick here so that we can get started.
Hello, King Milkman. It's nice to see you.
Hey, Wyatt. So I heard you wanted a house, right?
I do. I would love a house in this glorious empire.
Well, I do have to apologize. It's not going to be anywhere as grand as these palace domes or anything. It's going to be somewhat small since we're kind of limited on space at the moment. But I've gathered up some materials here to kind of get things built up. You can take a gander at those if you'd like.
Oh, wow. Well, this looks better than the dump I'm currently living in, so I will take it.
Alrighty. Well, yeah. Alright. Let's get to building. Alright, so I think we should start with like a little hedge here.
A little hedge? Alright, a little hedge. Let me get some some bushes out. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do while you're building the hedge real quick. I wanted a cat for a long time.
Oh, Wyatt, no, they changed that. You can't tame ocelots anymore.
How do you get a cat then?
You have to go to a village and get a stray cat, I believe.
That's actually dumb as shit. Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Can you tame wolves?
You can tame wolves.
I hate this update. This update sucks.
No,
it's the worst update.
That's not even a recent thing. That's been a thing for a while now.
Oh. Whoopsies, I guess.
So now with your front yard done, I think it's time to actually build your house. Yippee!
Yay! I won't live in a hole in the ground anymore.
I know. It's very, very exciting.
The only annoying part is it's gonna take a very long time to move my belongings.
Oh yeah, that is true, I guess. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks. You should help, you know? Canals
no, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, no, use these as well.
Okay. White stained glass, fancy. I could never imagine being rich enough to afford white dye. Really?
It's just bones, dude. Have you not fought a skeleton? You have a skeleton spawner in your house. What are you talking about?
Imagine being rich enough to afford white dye. I couldn't even.
You confuse me. That is the other little tower done. Look at that. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
It is all coming together.
Did I design, or did we design an interior yet?
No, and I'm leaving that to you. Because I don't feel like doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Boop, boop, and
wow.
There we go.
It's beautiful.
There's your new home. And I think it suits you pretty well, wouldn't you say?
I do think. Oh, I really like it. It's a little bit of an upgrade from my my current home, which is just a disgusting, little gross, grimy hole on the floor. So you know what? I'd say this is an upgrade.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to have helped build it with you.
Yeah, you know what? I feel accomplished. I might have only done about 20% of the work, but it is my home.
Yes, sir. It is yours. So, yeah, I guess have fun, do as you please, and
well, actually, I gotta go back. I gotta start moving.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I lived.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Mind the gap here.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure I'll get used to it.
All right. I'll catch you later then.
Catch you later.
And voila, there it is, the first new home in Atlantis. And I gotta say, it is looking real nice. I think it will make for just kind of a good reference for what this is all going to look like. And well, I definitely had a lot of fun putting this together with Wyatt. I am looking forward to doing more projects with him in the future. I had quite a bit of fun just kind of chatting with him. But for right now, I don't think one house is enough to really make a city here. So I think it's time that we build a few more. So to wrap up today's episode, let's jump straight into a time lapse. Well, folks, I think you know what I'm about to say next here, but I'm going to say it anyway. This place right over here, it's looking awesome. And especially from a distance, I mean, wow, did this place turn out beautifully. So to give a brief little tour down here, we of course have our little dock with some boats and barrels and things, which I think turned out really nicely. Then as we go along here, we have some plants and some bamboo and stuff, a few tables, lamp posts, and some market stalls and things. And then of course we also have these absolutely beautiful little homes here. I think this one is my favorite with the little tower. I think that just stands out really nicely. But all in all, this is just really amazing. I know I say this about nearly all my builds, but this time I really mean it. This turned out way better than I could have possibly imagined. And well, with all of the progress we've made here today, I say it's about time that we update our map. So let's just place these down like so. And yeah, there we go. As you can see, we now have our little stretch of town right there and all of our canals all over the island. And yeah, it's all coming together. This is great. I can't wait to continue working on this project into the future here. Now, I would have liked to have worked on this a bit more today, but unfortunately, I am running short on time. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any future episodes. And well, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.